kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Taylor to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Taylor. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Chicago.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
On 2nd down, Taylor's throw incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep box.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lawler Milloy. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Alexander on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Wilson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's McKissick. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Wilson now to throw on third down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for the touchdown. John Brown, 47 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
The score, our home team 7, visitors nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nhamdi Asomugha. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Visitors nothing.
Back to the air. Taylor after the pick six. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Nhamdi Asomugha. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 20.
Taylor with a give to McCoy. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
To Zach Ertz. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears.
A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 45.
Maybe a free play now for Taylor. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
You ain't got no feet.
Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. But I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down.
There defensively.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And that one complete to Clayton. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 20.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Down, Chicago.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
10 at their own 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out. Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Wilson on first down. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 21 more. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Evans. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. Throwing again here, Wilson. It's caught left side by John Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A 39-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half. And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half. An incredibly short. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And he will be able to recover this himself to prevent a wacky ending here, but that will be how this first half comes to an end. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bears' 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A big play there. 47 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Lining up for the
partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 78 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Throwing on 2nd down, Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A carry now for McKissick. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
For another 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run with McKissick. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he was able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. The completion good. This is Eric Abrams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He was brought down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now it's Taylor. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy, and that'll bring up second down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Play action, now Taylor. They'll get this to Clayton, it's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7.
Off the play fake, here's Taylor. Steps away. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Wilson to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 42nd mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids.